Hey everybody, welcome back. Yes, I am in my kitchen again. I just took my flour out and I thought I would bring you along as I make a gift in a jar to show you how it's done. And this is part of my collaboration I am hosting called Gifts from the Home. And today I am using another recipe book from Wanda Bernstetter. Yes, I love and adore this book. It is so awesome. If you don't have this, friends, you need to go order this. This is such a great cookbook for the holidays. And we are going to be making brownies in a jar. And so I wanted to bring you along and show you how we do that here. And by the way, I'm Tina. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. And this is Life in the Piedmont. All right, so one of the first things you're going to want to do is get yourself a nice quart mason jar with the lid. You want to get a half a cup of measuring cup. You want to get your tablespoons together, flour, cocoa, sugar, brown sugar, and instead of nuts, I am going to put some mini chocolate chips in here. So the first thing you do is you have to do this in this order. You don't want to not do it in this order, or it's just not going to look right. So what I'm going to do is find my quarter cup measuring right here, and we are going to put in 1 1/4 cups of flour, and I'm using an all-purpose flour. Now, you ever see those gifts in the jars that are just like perfectly placed in here? Well, I got myself a tool to make this look pretty, and we are using it the first time together. So we are going to go around and just pat the flour down, make it level. All right, you can see I have that nice end packed in there. And then to that, I am going to add about 8 tablespoons of cocoa. I think this is my cocoa. I think this is my cocoa. Isn't that funny? I'm questioning myself. I didn't have it labeled, so. Let me double check my cocoa. It was a good thing because this is my cocoa. I knew it looked odd. I'm not even sure what that is now. Why it's so important to label your stuff. So now to this, we are going to add 8 tablespoons of cocoa. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to come in with your tool again, and you are going to press it down. Don't be afraid to press on this, okay? Because you need to pack it in there, if you will. All right, it is packed in there. You can't rush this process when you're packing it in there. So just know that it is gonna take some time, okay? And then to this, we are gonna add our sugar, white sugar that is. Well, no, I skipped ahead of myself. My fault. We're actually gonna do a half a cup of brown sugar packed. We're gonna make sure, when I say packed, that means you put it in there and you press it down. That's what packed means, okay? Perfect. I got it on the first try. And so then this is gonna go in. That's okay, I spilt a little bit. And then you're gonna pack that down in here as well. So far, so good. Look at how pretty that's looking. Now I'm gonna come to my sugar. And for that, I am going to use 1.5 cups of sugar. So we're gonna do, there's the 1. I am sorry if my camera is shaking. I might need to switch the location of it. 1 cup, 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're gonna go ahead and pack this as well. Okay, nice and packed in there. That really didn't take any time at all. And then to that, we are gonna go ahead and do about a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna put that right there on top. Pat that down in there. Now it calls, and this is an optional thing, okay? It calls for 1/2 cup of walnuts. Well, I don't like walnuts in my nuts, therefore I won't put walnuts in somebody else's. But I have these really great mini chocolate chips, and I am going to measure out 1/2 cup of the chocolate chips instead of the walnuts, because I think that just makes a really great addition. We're gonna pack those in there. Again, if it is shaking, I do apologize. I think I'm going to remove my camera from this area that I have it on while I'm using this. All right. And there you go. You have brownies in a jar. And what I will do is then create a really cute little recipe card, and I will decorate the top and tie the recipe around and give this as a gift. Isn't that just sweet? Isn't that beautiful? I think it looks pretty good myself. So there is another easy breezy gift that you can give out to a coworker, a neighbor, you know, just your pastor's family. Yeah, somebody, you know, you just, the mail carrier, however, and whoever. So there you go, friends. Gifts in the jar. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and this is Gifts from the Home again, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Be blessed all, and thanks for joining me.